I need to visualize things so that I can appreciate them. I need to see things, at least in my imagination. So today's first reading about Moses building the dwelling place for the Lord sent me to Google to look at models and images of the meeting tent. I was surprised at what I found. I guess I had always pictured the meeting tent as a small, portable tent that could easily be carried from place to place. I figured it had to be fairly small, so that it could go with the Israelites as they traveled from place to place. I guess I never really gave much thought to how large it had to be to house everything that the Jews kept in it. The images on Google changed my impression as I saw models of a rather large tented area with courtyards and curtained-off areas, as well as places for washing and burning offerings. Google helped me be more realistic in my imagination. The dwelling tent was really quite sophisticated and carefully built to house the religious practices of the people. Bigger and better than I first imagined. The same thing is true of a fisherman's net, as mentioned in Matthew's Gospel. A professional fishing net must be quite large if it is going to drag in all the items mentioned in the Gospel. If a fisherman is going to consider a haul worthwhile, it would have to have a fairly large catch for him to sort through. Imaging the scriptural stories is really helpful to prayer. We can put ourselves into the stories and see them, as it were, from the inside. We can become part of them and even picture ourselves taking on various roles. This can make the scriptures come alive, but our imagining has to be somewhat realistic if it is going to lead to real insights. This may take a little research, but in the long run it is worth it. The more we can make the scriptures come alive for us, the better for us as disciples.